Hi guys, welcome back to Craft Your Future Today, where we're all about taking action that will change your life. So today I have a very interesting topic. I'm going to talk to you about retirement and the reasons why you need to start planning for your retirement. You may think that you have time, but I'll assure you, you don't. So before I get into that, I just want to remind you to hit the like button, share it with your friends so that many people can get to watch this. And if you haven't hit the subscribe button, what are you waiting for? Kindly hit it so that you can get notifications anytime we have great content for you. I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so you think you have time? No, you don't. When it comes to retirement, we need to start now. This topic has been talked about, but I feel like people really need to understand that retirement planning doesn't start when you have like 10 years to retire, or maybe you have 5 years to retire. That's when you're trying to make everything add up, put everything in order for your retirement. If that is your plan, you need to change it or just even forget about it, because you'll not have a good retirement, the one that you truly deserve. And that's why I want to give you these tips that you need to use for you to get that retirement that is of quality, to give you a good life that you can actually go and rest and enjoy your retirement, rather than have all these bills and question marks of how could you have done it better or where did you go wrong. Okay, so tip number one is you need to start saving small amounts of money towards your investment, starting now. As soon as you start earning your first income, you need to put aside small contributions. It could be 500 shillings, it could be 1,000 shillings, 2,000 shillings, depending on how much income that you're making. These contributions add up. If you do that, if you're consistent for over a period of 30, 40 years and just doing this regularly, the power of compounding will really amaze you. You'd end up with 8-9 million from simply just putting aside 5,000 or 6,000 every month, planning for that retirement. You could take advantage of things such as individual pension plans. These are there offered by insurance companies, and they are flexible to work with the amount of contributions that you can make every month. So take advantage of it. They have also tax exemption benefits that you will be able to use, so you'll be able to save more money. They invest it for you and you're able to get a bigger pot at the time you're retiring. Okay? Another reason why you need to start planning for retirement today is you risk outliving your savings. You ask me how? Well, if you're a person who just puts money aside, puts it in the bank account and hoping that you're saving enough when your retirement, you'll have enough funds, shock on you, this may not work. One, things like inflation are coming in. The inflation rate right now is on the rise, which means your money is losing value every day that it's not invested. So if you thought that you have enough money, or your purchasing power is increasing, it's actually decreasing because of things like inflation, and you will not have the kind of lifestyle that you wish you'd have had. The other reason why you could outlive your savings is the kind of medical advancements that we have right now. Life expectancy has increased. So if you thought you're going to have a short lifespan, then you could be in shock, because you could have an extra 10-20 years added to your life. And if you've not planned for those 10-20 years where you have money coming in at the end of every month to support your bills, to support the lifestyle that you have, then clearly you're not going to really benefit from this. So you risk outliving your savings. All right, tip number 3, why you need to start planning for your retirement today. With age comes increase in lifestyle diseases, all right? Increased in medical expenses that come from lifestyle diseases. Okay, so as you age, if you're not taking care of yourself right now, if you're not eating right, if you're not watching how you exercise, you're not watching your mental health, chances are these lifestyle diseases could come in, and they do cost money. So even though you might have a medical cover right now, at the time when you retire or when you quit employment, you'll not have that medical cover. So if you don't go after it, if you don't get a medical cover for yourself, then you'll be paying for these bills out of your pocket. Another reason why you need to have enough money, because some lifestyle diseases, buying these pills every month could cost you anything from 5,000 to 10,000, depending on the condition that you have. So just imagine you're paying out 5,000 shillings every month when you've retired and there's no money coming in. So clearly ask yourself, why haven't you started investing or planning for that retirement starting now? And now, the final reason why you need to start planning for retirement is you want to enjoy retirement. Retirement is a time when you should be just resting and looking back at the hard work, enjoying the fruits of the hard work you've put in for a number of years where you've been working and toiling and pushing in the late nights and just to earn an income, all right? You are looking back at the investments you've made. You're looking back at the assets that you've acquired over time, and now they're paying you cash flows. Your money is working for you, all right? You're not waking up, you're not going to work in your 70s or 80s so that you can make ends meet. All those things you have already planned for them while you're young right now. Time is a limited resource. Time is a limited resource that we cannot get back. Even if we tried, we really cannot get back. The scientists have not figured it out and they will not figure it out. So for every year you waste in your life, it is time you'll not get back. So if you're waiting until you're almost at the retirement age, you will have to play catch up, and catch up might not be easy. One reason is, for example, if right now you're watching this and you're in your 30s, for example, you're in your 35 years, and you start investing, you may only need to start putting aside maybe 3,000 to 4,000 or even 5,000 shillings, depending on how much you're getting in as income, as you're planning for this retirement. But when you're 50 years, for example, you'll not be in a position to put aside only 3,000 shillings because you only have like 10 years to retirement, for example. So if you have only 10 years to retirement, then you may need to have even triple that amount. You may need to start saving even 20,000 a month. The big question is, if you've never been able to save 3,000 shillings, what gives you the impression you'll be able to save 20,000 shillings at that age? Considering even your responsibilities have increased. Maybe you never had a child when you were 30, 35 years. So now when you're 50, maybe you have 3 children. So saving 20,000 would become almost, the chances of saving that would become almost impossible. So I really hope I'm reaching out to you, those who are watching this video. We will have very limited time. Retirement is something we need to consider planning for, and we need to start planning for it right now with however much we have. Let's put that money aside. Let's not touch it. Let's take advantage of compounding interest. And let's enjoy the time of retirement, and let's not have questions of how am I going to pay my bills when I retire. Instead, ask yourself, where am I going to spend the day when I retire, or which country will I be spending my retirement, and doing the things that you love to do. Up till there, I hope you've enjoyed, you've had enough to watch the information that you need to hear. And please remember to hit the like button, subscribe, and share this with your friends so that they can also start planning for their retirement starting today. Up to there, I'll see you in the next episode.